Hello, I'm Prajin. You must know me. If you don't, I'm Prajin. Hello. I am a 11-year-old boy who knows coding a bit. So this is Python code. You can see like the Python symbol. So today I'm gonna create like a mini like school website type. It's not yet finished. I still need to learn a bit coding to like fully finish it. But this is what I know. So I'm learning from this thing. It's like Udemy. And this guy teaches coding. So I'm learning from him. I'm learned like some a bit, I guess. So I'm gonna teach a bit, same time code it. But if you want, you can tell me. I can give it to you, the Udemy. You need to pay, but I can give it for free if you want. So yeah. So first I'm gonna input. So input meaning it's loading. Okay, this thing's not gonna come. So input means it's like you you input. So like this means you're typing something. You better watch Udemy. I don't know how to teach. So input equals welcome to school, comma. So what I've done here is I wrote input. So input equal means like if you put input welcome to Bishop Cotton Boys School, blah blah blah. And then if you type something after it, so if I click run, yeah, this will take some time. Yeah, see, welcome to Bishop Cotton Boys School, blah blah blah. And only if I type something else, the next thing comes. So if I type, it'll move. I'll tell you. So after this, I'll just write. So now if I click run, it says print Bishop Cotton Boys, like it says move to blah blah blah. So if I write I agree, see there's no print hello. There's no hello written down. So if I click enter, then only the hello will come. But if I click, but instead of if I put input and if I instead I put print, if I click run, see without me typing anything itself, hello came. So like that's kind of like input. So now, so if I put input, welcome to Bishop Cotton Boys School, and I'll then I'll put enter, and this is the part where it gets complicated. So there are things called variables. So you can name a variable whatever you want, but the beginning of the variable should be lowercase, and the beginning of the variable cannot be a number. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable. You can just easily create a variable by just typing it. So I'm going to type user name, and then I'm going to type equals. So in username equals, so like you use variables to store stuff. So I'm using this username variable with equals. So I'm going to write input So when I'm writing username equals input, and so because of input, you saw what happens when I put input welcome. Only if I write I agree, it's going to the next thing. So input equals input. So username equals input me and like username. So meaning if I answer whatever I answer to username, that will be saved in the username variable. This is, I know it's super complicated. You need to start from scratch. So yeah, if you want it, I can send this or whatever. So yeah, that. So now if I click, wait, no, and username equals input. And if you want, to print out what was saved in the username variable, you can do like print and then brackets and username. So if I click run, so yeah, I agree. So username equals blah. So if we click enter, it saved the blah that I wrote into a variable called username. And then when I print the variable called username, it prints out blah. So yeah, it's kind of easy for me to understand. Don't know if it is for you. So yeah, and I'm going to do a little bit changes. So thank you. And then after this, so I'm going to just do print. I'm just like, see, because if I put this and if I'll just do it again, it makes like space. So now if I click this, see it, because I put two spaces here, it made two spaces, and then it's asking username. So I'll just write Bridget. So now let's get even more into it. So username equals input username, input username equals, and you write it, and then so PASSWRT password. Oh yeah, I forgot. Should not start with low uppercase. Password equals input username. No, not username. And then again mail. Mail equals input. So now what I did is username equals input username. So whatever I write after the username will be saved in the username variable. And then I created another variable called password. So that equals input password. So whatever I write after password is saved in password. And mail, I create another variable called name, and then equals input mail. So whatever I write after mail gets saved in that. I hope you understood so far. Even if you don't, you got this. So if I click run, so it's all saved here. Yeah. So now I'm going to do another thing. So after this, I'm gonna do like these spaces to like make it look even more arranged and stuff, like more better to read. So enter print Huh? Oh, you should never do that. Print. Okay. Print. Okay, so now what I do is enter, and then I do. So this is also a bit complicated. So now what I do is I print. So that means just type it out in this console place, and then I put the brackets, and then this variable. Yeah, I do that. So username. Yeah, so far you've understood. And then you need to put a plus. So why you put a plus? It's like username plus this plus that. It's like addition. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. So just like that, username plus. Oh wait. So if I do this, a little bit complicated, and even I'm a beginner. So oh yeah. So you need to put print and then username. Or wait, I'll do it better. So print inside brackets, and that like you put those tiny things if you want like to print something, like you type something and it prints out in this console area. So print user name equals, it's just like what I did here, but after this I put a plus. So username plus something. hmm. hmm. Username plus something. So username plus, and I'm writing username. So that means I'm typing username. So it'll be printed out username instead of no. And then the variable, what's saved in the variable username will also be put. Like I hope you know what I mean. So now if I click run, username equals present. So it's printing out the username that I typed, and then it's printing out what's saved in the variable named username. This. I hope you understand, even if you didn't. I'm telling you like the 100th time I got Udemy. So yeah, just message me in the group itself if you want it. I'll send it to you if you want it. So we need to do the same thing for the password and mail. Yeah, so print plus. Okay. Okay, so let's see what happens. So welcome, I agree. So username equals president.364, present rock, then password 0 to 9642, and mail equals present.easy4@gmail.com. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna even add some more. So now I'm gonna put input. So you know what input does? It'll only go to the next thing after you answer it. That's what I say. Input, am I right? Oh, no. Into the brackets. Always remember brackets. So, am I right? And then after you put it, I'm gonna print oopsie. Okay. So this is my finished product of code. Just for some a bit adding, so PRI. Oh my god, why do you keep doing this? PRINT inside brackets space. So now, if I'm right, I hope this works, please. Yes! It works. So yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, that's that. And also there's this. You can even do math with this. So there's example print 195 plus 200. Oops. Run. It gives you the answer 290.95. Just like that, there's even multiplication 39,000. There's even division. So division is a slash. So run 40. And there's even subtraction. Yeah, that's it. So that's it for this video. I don't even think I'm gonna post any other ones. If you liked it, like, subscribe. I do not know who else is gonna see that and then that group that I'm gonna send it to.